Kind of cool.
But what we need to realize is, and do a little research on it, what type of coal-fired plants are the current ones that we use. One is the Mitchell plant is a supercritical coal-fired plant. Its efficiency is in roughly the 30% range, right?
God, that's
the
horrible.
OVEC,
Really, it's only 30%?
Yes.
Jesus, that's horrible.
The OVEC plants, one of them's a subcritical. I don't know if they have a supercritical, but I do know that they are subcritical. It's even lower than that. It's like 28. All right,
Woo!
that's extremely low
Yeah.
per ton of coal. Because
Yeah.
you know, if you want to talk about EPA violations and stuff like that,
That's a whole nother monster in itself.
that's one of the reasons why Big Sandy was shut down in the first place.
Right.
Is because it just cost too much to retrofit it so that it's clean.
Yeah.
Right, but it's still a first generation supercritical coal fire plant. It wasn't as efficient. Yes, it produced a lot of. It was like 800 megawatts. Yes, but look at the size compared to what it actually had in it per ton of coal. Its efficiency was in the 30% range as well. And it was a first generation supercritical coal fire plant.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to do. I would like to bring an ultra supercritical coal fire plant here. That is the like state of the art, highest rating type of coal fire plant. It is clean and efficient. So it's roughly in the 50% range. So your per ton of coal, 50% of that is burned efficiently to turn a turbine. So that would help us out tremendously. The only issue is that they're billions of dollars. I'll put up this much money, and then going forward from that, we can be like, state governments are going to subsidize this amount, and then the federal government's going to subsidize this amount. Then we could get something like that built, and then it would employ so many people, and it would alleviate a lot of our energy costs.
It'd be massive. I think just in infrastructure alone, just as many jobs as that would create would be just such a massive increase to, like, you know, you're talking billions of dollars going right back into it. Like it would just cycle itself.
Yeah,
basically.
because you're not just paying that billions of dollars and it goes nowhere.
Yeah.
You're going to be bringing people here
100%.
to build something like that,
Yeah.
and they're going to get paid those billions of dollars
Massive
to build
jobs,
these.
massive jobs, influx of businesses seeing that money. You're going to in turn see taxes come out of that money. You're going to in turn see it's literally just a washing machine. Like it would just continue.
But
you know?
it's also going to bolster the mining.
Yeah.
You have to think of that. We have over 24 billion tons of coal left in these mountains. That's a lot of coal.
That is a lot of coal.
What you're going to see is that the demand for coal is going to rise. It's going to be local to the area, so you don't have to do too much hoops into transportation of the coal.
Right.
And it's going to bolster it so that these minefields start actually becoming mined again.
Yeah, you start seeing trucking get back into the money of it. You start seeing like the heavy machinery start getting back into the money of it. The actual coal miners themselves, all of the different types of, like, you know, gear that they need. Man, that's a lot of wheels to be turning. I'm just saying that's a good thing.
Like, we have so many people in Congress right now that say that they're pro coal.
Well, they hate the word fracking. You say anything fracking, they instantly just lose their minds. Like,
well, you have to think though. It's like a huge competition in the United States between big oil, big nuclear, big coal. So they all want something to undermine the other two. Even clean energy like solar, wind, and stuff like that. They all have their ways of saying, well, we don't like you because of this. You should definitely put this legislation in to help us out.
Right.
So, like, I would like to help out always to, you know, make energy. However, it has to be profitable.
Right.
You know, that's one of the biggest criticisms that I have against what you would call green energy is because many times it's not profitable. Now, in the future, that might change, and then I would be for it. But until then, it's not profitable.